What's up, my Broccolites? Today we're going to be playing a custom level called Machination. Yeah, there's a little bit of lore for this. So basically, I was streaming one day and I was playing Machination, and I was going over like some of the details about this level when it was first done, and I was sort of critiquing it here and there and giving praise here and there. And the dev of the level actually came in and started talking with me about how they made the level and stuff they'd like to take advice on, and we had a really interesting conversation around where they would like to improve, what they might have done wrong. And from what I understand, this level was updated, I think a few weeks ago, and I am here to sort of try out the update and see what has improved and what hasn't, and just kind of give an off-the-cuff kind of explanation as to what my thoughts are as I'm going through the level. My gameplay, how I'm reacting to every scenario, you know, the environments, the rooms, how they're designed. And yeah, I'll sort of just talk about my own personal criteria over levels in this game, custom levels specifically, because this game is going to release with a Steam workshop, and there's going to be a lot of custom levels in there, and I want to, you know, have my thoughts out there for when those things are done and out. I'm also just going to try to practice talking as I play, because that's something I notice I do whenever I'm playing a game. I will have a lot of trouble talking and playing at the same time. So yeah, that's something I want to improve on, especially since I'm going to be doing streaming a little bit more frequently. And streaming is obviously a lot of talking and playing at the same time. But yeah, let's just go over my weapons for now. Here's what I'm running right now. I'm running the Slarp and the default revolvers as well here. I've got 2 hammers, a shotgun, quarter shotgun, my beloved. I don't know why it zooms out there. And I'm actually running DAA, which is default alternate on the nail guns. And yeah, that's going to be pretty exciting. I've been experimenting with it a bit. So if I do poorly, probably due to my lack of practice. But yeah, from what I understand, the beginning of this level is what I like to call a walking simulator, in that there's no real gameplay aside from moving. Sorry, this looks suspicious. Okay, never mind. No real gameplay aside from moving, and just like collecting stuff like skulls and whatnot, or getting a trigger to happen. Yes, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Oh, well, hello. Yeah, so far no gameplay, and we're about, I mean, yeah, 45 seconds in. Obviously, I'm not a speedrunner. Probably could do that in more like 10 seconds or so. Am I stupid? Ah. Yeah, I don't remember this level, so I'm kind of playing it fresh like I just did the very first time. Some of this stuff does look new. I don't remember there being water there. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, the bait, and then we drop into this room. Okay. So far, pretty simple. I mean, it's just like, you know, fill up the Sentry 2 Gutterman. Love me a Gutterman, though. Alright, so pretty open room here. So far, all I'm really thinking about doing, I'm just like trying to look at enemies that have reach across the... Can I attack that? Okay. Yeah, so far I'm not really threatened down long range, like by a virtue. The 2 Guttermen were like the only 2 threats at first. Interesting. Am I supposed to go up there, or... There's nothing over there. Oh, okay, there's a whip point up there. I didn't see that. I do remember this room. Yeah, there's the idled enemy up here. I think that guy has 1 health. Oh, okay, well, I'm terrible at the video game. Alright, yeah, so these gutter tanks, I remember talking about these gutter tanks in specific when I was first critiquing the level. Virtue 1 shot, delicious. hurt you one shot. Let me tell you guys, Pump Charge Jackhammer, it's the GOAT, man. Pump Charge Shotgun has, it can do that in literally like double, oh, okay, I didn't know that I could fall through there. Double the time, that's how long it takes to do that with Pump Charge Shotgun. Oh, yeah, it does have 1 health, or less than that. I don't know if those light indicators were there before, but that is very nice, telling me where I'm supposed to go. Wow, okay. I think there was a fight back there. I think I remember there being a street cleaner fight. If I remember to go back in editing, I might just go play over my stream when I first played this and see if there was a fight there. How that happened. Lots of sentries, lots of walls. Wow, terrible. Yeah, and this is Samurai on the sides. I remember talking about these, because they're not really doing much of anything. Easy one shot. I could have used a cannonball for all that stuff. I literally never use the SRS nowadays. I don't know why. I think that the Korajek shotgun has sort of replaced my SRS mindset. I love the Korajek shotgun. Am I supposed to go down there? Oh, do it. What the f... Okay, strange. Dramatic. Oh, I remember this room with the jump pads. I suck. I'm playing like an absolute bot. I will say, I have not eaten today, and this is my warm-up for the day on ULTRAKILL, so... You know, bad plays to be expected. Also, I heard an insert, I thought, unless that was a sound effect of the map. Ooh, got some fraud enemies. Oh, there's inserts. I remember there being inserts here. Free heal. Except I didn't grab it, because I'm a demon. This is why you guys watch me. Yeah, I could be using the jump pads here. If I'm not... Oh dear, okay, yeah. I shouldn't be experimenting like that. But yeah, they do take you to the other side of the map. I do remember that. So that hasn't changed. Oh, is that the end of the level? Oh wow, that was a lot shorter than I remembered. Well, that feels too short to be a video, so I think I'll play another one. You know, I like that. I remember this is under construction. Yeah, it's a demo. But, I mean, a lot of that felt pretty samey to me. I didn't notice many of the enemy placements. I did notice it. I think there was a combat room that was missing, though. There was like a room with 2 street cleaners and a Maurice, I think I remember. And I don't think that was present in that level. I don't know. It was kind of winding. It was hard to tell exactly where I was going all the time, so I might have missed the combat room. But... you know, I liked it. I do really like when a level creator goes out of the way to make a really open like space to play in. It's just kind of nice to use like, you know, rockets and whatever, jungle gym and just like jackhammer, blah blah blah, all this movement stuff, moving around. And you know, I think those are definitely some of the more fun rooms. It's what I really like about what's it called? Pain atrophy. Pain atrophy gets that right, where there's enough like really large rooms that you can use your movement tech. And there are some small rooms which I still don't like, but you know, it's few and far between. So I guess I'll just try to play another level. There's one that I haven't played, Death's Descent. Might play that. Sure, Death's Descent. Yeah, we'll go with the same loadout, nothing new. Yeah, and I'll guess I'll just talk about arena design and stuff like that. Big rooms, this is already looking good. Yeah, that's a blue door. This looks familiar. I might have played this and it got updated, but I like the vibes. Yeah, fake water. I expected a flash, I can't lie. I mean a splash. What's that symbol? Is that an alchemy symbol? I think I remember seeing that on a skull on some custom level. Oh. Weird. Some fraud aspects, no? These you can counter so far. Ooh, okay, oversaw. Tell him. What the heck did I just double parry? What the hell? Yeah, pretty easy encounter so far for someone of my type. Okay, thank you, Providence. I love you. Perfect. Gotta love the Attract-nail. Okay, I really like these rooms, actually. I will say. I mean, there's the staircase here, I guess, for those who need help with movement, but, I mean, you've got all sorts of options. I mean, like, even down to these hook points, you know, you can, like, do a whip hop off of them to sort of cancel your movement and stay high. I do like the use of Providences so far, and they do kind of shine in, like, these medium-sized rooms, where they have room to breathe, but, like, you know, you can still run up to them and pin them down with, like, a hammer or a shotgun or something. Oh. The klaxon. Oh. Abstract. Oh, okay. Is my hammer on cooldown? What? It is. I thought I did a yellow hit, but alright. Maybe it fucked out, who knows? Let's get an instant replay of that. I love you. I love you. That Virtue one-shot is so much fun. Alright. Yeah, these rooms are nice. They're like all the same size. This is a really good size. Because like, you know, with this room, I can like rocket right around and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I have the option to do that if I want. It's not like something I just can't do. God. That damage buff to the Attract-nail on those Providences was so nice. It's going to be so great for custom levels especially. Ooh, are we backtracking? I recognize this room. Must be backtracking. There's some... I don't know if I'm stupid or if there's like actually non-Euclidean aspects to this, but... I mean, so far it seems like there was, but I can't be sure. And honestly, maybe that's the best part of non-Euclidean ULTRAKILL stuff, is that maybe it's more haunting the less you know that it's happening, and the more you question if it is. Oh. Okay. In true limbo. Okay, I suck. Wait, never mind. I'm good, but... not good enough. This is a fun room. I'm expecting them to put mine players or something around to just over pits. Oh! Alright guys, time to test my skill here. Yep. I'm still the best. That's a dead power right there, yep. I've been practicing, because those things ruin my cyber grind, but yeah, that's great. I love this level design. The fact that you can do this. I mean, sometimes it's nice if they're, you know, not over a pit or something like that, but having the option to do that is definitely really fun, and that's the level. I enjoyed that. There wasn't too much fodder. I don't really remember them using any filth. I personally feel like filth is generally like a sin when it comes to custom levels, just because they're, especially on brutal, it's just so obnoxious when they jump into a wall and you just can't find them. But yeah, that was kind of fun. I like that. At parts it was challenging. I like the non-Euclidean aspects, if there were any. Again, I really can't tell. Maybe we just went in a straight direction and straight back, but I like that. That was fun. Don't fight the final encounter. Huh. Oh well. Well, that was that. That was fun. I like that. That was 2 different levels back to back. I mean, I think those are pretty good examples of like room design, in my opinion. Like, both of them have really good aspects of like having this really breathable room that's enclosed instead of it being a really open space. Like, there's something I gotta say. I hate. It's the disintegration loop 8-1, the part with the wacky gravity. The wacky gravity is one thing that I hate, but I hate these large expansive areas that don't feel like they're filled with anything. And it feels like the combat is relegated to like this narrow path, right? So that I tend to not like these big expansive areas, but it's really nice to see like people try to invent these expansive areas using an enclosed space. Those kind of tend to feel like you're using the space correctly, like every part of it has a job, you know what I mean? And I think I'll expand more upon that as I make more videos like about custom levels and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, those are my thoughts. I played 2 levels today. I'm gonna just slap this on YouTube. I want to know what you guys think, your experiences with these levels, why you like them, why you don't, and yeah, have a good day.